I got a spare AR for you. Did you start your stream? Yep. So if you go, so what I do, Roland, is I go straight in that garage door that's open, and you can instantly just pickaxe down. Yeah. I got that one. I dropped ammo, don't leave it. Yeah, hang on, I'll turn it off. Oh, man. Sleep. Oh, yeah, sorry. The smiley face one, I think. There's fighting nearby. Paradise. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I'm grinding now. I've played this so long. Yeah, I haven't got paradise. They're building over to the right, I think. Oh, hang on. Yeah, they're over here. I need an AR, that's why I didn't want to get in too close to them. That's okay, I think I can hear foot's on the ground. Feet on the ground. One's down here. Hang on. Someone's trying to flank us. One's in the garage. I can't go down, I haven't got a shotgun. Man, did you mark it? I have no idea where over there is. Are you fucking kidding me? Behind us. Good. Is that here now? That team's in there. We got zone. This is what's that? One's going around. One's over here. $73. Oh well. That's our first game. I got the other one. I just don't know where. That was the reboot squad, I guess.
You wanna share?
Oh. No, not really. That's good. Can you shut that door or something? Caleb's yelling his head off out there. What's he playing, Roland?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, nah, we should have had him, but it was hopeless. Oh well. Let's go where we used to land. There and then rush Pleasant, yeah. Either way. I can't even look at it. Up to you. Didn't hear him. Might be in Hornby. They're here. I fucking did too. Sorry. teammate in Haunted. What guns you got? Do you need any? Okay. Here, the other one. It's on the ground. Stop stealing my loot. Hello, Andrew. Rylan, there's a Andrew's online. We didn't set your thing up. This game rule. I got him for 20 start. I don't want to hit him for it all. I haven't got an issue. Oh yeah. See, that's how long since I played Arena. There's wood here. I don't know if you need it. You get any rocket? I got that new thing in the lobby. Go for 50. Actually kill someone, you could have had shield. Would have that been his teammate though? Where did he come from? Yeah, that would have been the teammate of the other one. These guys on Skybase platform. Are these guys on it? It's a question. I've got a cross. I can shoot the car. Where are they? If you knock me down, I'll be cranky, man. There's a baller to your south. How would I get up there? Guy one. His teammate's gonna be coming for me and be angry. Rylan, communicate please. I can't get up. Unless I waste every one of my mats building up. Getting shot at. Got shot down. And again. Why are you sitting in a ball like a pansy? It's annoying. Nice if you'd built some walls up here and... Where are they? You didn't tag them. That's... Make my own ramp. Wait, I still can't see him, man. Did you cover him with your pink thing instead of the red marker? Oh yeah, I see him. Hit him for 150. Can you mark properly? Not that pink mark, the red mark. The pink mark covers up all the area. I couldn't see shit. Through a storm. Don't know where the ball went. Yeah, ball. Hadi. Yani. What's that for? What does that give us? 4 points. Hang on, let me get this. 140. Maybe if you weren't riding around in a ball, you would have found some shit. Yeah, just saying, I think that. This guy's so bad. No, because you swapped with him. Shots on Viking, is it? Don't get angry. The shots on Viking. You probably need to find yourself some ammo and stuff. There's people at Viking in the fields up there. Yeah, they'll have to come down. They're sniping at someone. If I go to move and get shot because you're attached to me, I will be cranky. I do have some movement if we need it. There's people down the bottom of yeah. So exciting. Wow, that was close. Your mat's okay? Yeah, I'm 3-4-3. Oh, yeah. behind the tree. We're gonna go that way. Oh, would he be trying to reboot? I don't know. We'll have to go soon. This is boring. I don't have a shotgun either, by the way. Yeah, I know. I don't call that a shotgun. They shoot salt up the shore of it. Alright. Damn it! Why go out? On hide up here? Is it gonna be in? Damn. This edge might be the go. Yeah, thank you. The build fighting in front of us. People on the mountain to the north, direct north. No. I can give you a little bit of brick, but I can't because every time I do that, I end up dead out of mats. No, you give it. I hear a roll above us. Is it? Is that a boulder? Nah, I'll be right. Yeah. Drop 10. Fuck off. Are we gonna ball or ghost? I don't care, let's just go. Let's go up on this hill. They destroyed my ball. Bastard. I'm happy to... whatever. Yeah, I don't want to get sniped. Whoa! There's a team on the hill back here. It's falling down this guy. team down the bottom and shifter here. Yeah, you can if you want. Who's rocketing us? Alright, we try zone towards them. Now, are you going? Yeah. I don't think we're quite in. Yeah, film. Knocked one. We're not in here. That guy's white. Yeah, I haven't got the ammo to take the ball out. Yep. We gotta go that way. I got nothing left movement wise. Hey, yeah, I don't think you got time. Where was he? I'm padded. Yep. I want to go. Yeah. Yep. Come on. Need AR ammo. No. It's in the air.
I thought we were dead then. Did you?
Hey?
I thought we were dead there. Did you?
I had to get ammo in the store and everything, dude.
Save it.
I did.
Actually. You had 8 ammo.
I got 8 bullets left, FYI, people.
That's all the loot I had. Grey heavy, purple combat, a heavy, and a hand cannon. grinding for a champion league today too.
I'm not. Man, can you stop it? Because this... My mic's on. What? Yeah, but that means we'd have to spend 10 minutes doing nothing after we just started streaming. You can't do that. believe last game I finished with 8 bullets though. You landing, Roland? Let's go to the same place. We won our last game, Alice. I stole all your kills. Radio. Oh, awesome. Yeah, there's two. So there's a duo in Haunted. This guy's on 40 health. You'll be drinking my minute. He was on 40 health. I know, the same skin. Who knows? Probably decent fight. But let's try that again. Where's there a gun spawn in that house that's not on that chest? The floor. Is that? That guy had a silenced pistol, straight up. Not to talk with my mouth full? Yeah, she told me that lots of times. So hard to scop it down between games, Alice. It's so hot. I do know what you meant. See in the top right corner, guys, it says block party. You guys seen that before? Where's Batismo gone? Batismo, where are you? Well, that didn't go to plan, Rylan. That wasn't a very scrimmed up ending, Rylan. Yeah, weird, eh? Loading in, Rylan. Need coffee. Okay. You on? What? On some point out. Yeah, my HUD's point out. Anyone with this? Get a gun this time, Brett. That might help. Got a rift to go. Got a sack and a rift to go. Bandit. Got a spare AR. Got a med kit, I swapped it. Drop the AR right here. What, man? That's great. Got no shield. What do you got? Watch the team from Warner. Careful with him. This landing spot works amazing for arena, guys. Look at we get a bit of all the materials straight up. Good job. Good job, Bob. Can't see anyone at the edit house. Still can't see the ladder. Even last game, all that shit would come from kills, Rallen. I don't think we found any. Did we? I didn't. Oh yeah. When I hit him for 157 with the sniper, I think that's mine. That minute. I'm good, I had a slurp. Got a green AR. There's a big pot up here. Do you want it? Okay. No, do you want to carry it? Marks it. Another green AR up here. I don't know what you have. That Hornet team has to be coming or they will get caught. What, that was shit. Whatever. Okay. Leave my head alone, boy. Ah. Okay. My feet. My feet. Keep checking for that haunted team, dude. They have to be behind us. Maybe you're streaming. Can you see anything that hits where they are? I can't see nothing. Why? Turn your brightness up. Go to settings, brightness, dude. Build a box. Someone just ripped it. Eyes up. vent locking behind us. How can you not hear it? Ah, what? Where's the havent? Where's my tag? Is there tags in this? Get rid of him. There you go. His teammate will be coming for his car. There's a rift. Careful, you're open on that side. Ah. Do what you like, don't die getting rebooted. Or you can go all the way to fatal. Remember the PC snipers are deadly. You're dead. You touched the edge. That's pretty lame, eh? That other guy probably drank a slurp, Rylan. Okie dokie. There's others here, right? I'm gonna go to the left, that building over there. Yep. Yeah, I can hear him. What? I'm gonna kill him. Another one up here. I thought they were teammates, they're clearly not. He died, his teammate must have got him. The other guy's coming. Have you got a gun? Whoa, that's dangerous. Shooting proximity. In a tree? Or was he bouncing him off the tree? There was a chest underneath, did you get that? Do you have any idea where this fella is? It's a lovely person. Yeah. Are we gonna stay together? Thunder. There's two. Yeah, that skybase is deadly. Oh well, covered our bus fare. What were you shooting at? Burger heads?
Of those, you see a little circle come around the outside, filling in that hexagon. Once it's been taken over, all three teams, I think, sitting pretty right now. A little bit Warriors taking some shots. You see Cypher talking it out with his teammates, talking about taking shots at a distance there.
Point B has actually been contested
Quite a while.
Actually, point C finally as well. I was wondering when anyone was going to challenge these players that are going to try and turtle on these points. It worked out brilliantly in Game 4, but this is a new game, and everyone knows what they did. They had to have peeped the strategy, and they have to punish that. They cannot allow them to get away with it again, and I'm expecting a Little Whip Warriors to have to deal with that in a little bit. But as we go on over to the other side, to the green point, that was where we saw WWE's Xavier Woods alongside the rest of the Cuddle crew racking up some more points. And it's Little Whip Warriors that will be in first place. But time's a ticking here, Lupo. And
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Didn't know it did that, Ron. Didn't know it did that. Yeah, unless you watch the World Cup, I think. Well, we're not doing very good. Won our first game and then got died 3 times. Where are you looking to land? Here with us. Guys on me. I'm down to 4 shotguns, 4 bullets, that's all. Thank you. 50 bullets in the Tommy gun. It's okay, that's plenty. Your footsteps? Where'd he go? He went down. He's going up my ramp. Stuck down low. Got him. Yeah, I sniped him. Get whatever you want, man. You get to fucking sit in the open when I'm playing, buddy. We gotta go with... Oh yeah, sorry. Do you have any form of movement? He got sniped in the melon. Yeah, we're gonna get... The quad might be in red barn. I hope they're not here still, we haven't got the time. And mats are horrible. Stop running on the fence, I'm pickaxing. Please. If it's there, people in front of us. People in front of us. Have to. Ah. I've had enough this round. Like, what are they doing here? Everyone's storm stuff now. Alright, I'm out, Rylan. I don't want to play arena. Yeah, man. Good luck.
Just a second.
Oh yeah. That is crazy. How are you even supposed to stay alive in that instance? There's so many players focused down low, but the Llama Record Company have now crossed the 900-point threshold, but Fish Fam have done so. Right as I said that, they're right behind them, and they might be able to take the lead here. No one's stopping them.
Oh, just barely, just a second. Llama Record Company and Jordan Fisher holding out that D control point. They're less than 50 points away, but the Fish Fam going uncontested on C.
Stopping them.
This might mean a first place for the Fish Fam, and they take the lead.
They have the lead, but is anyone going to try and challenge it? It is Xavier Woods who jumps in, and this could be the saving grace for the Llama Record Company as Xavier Woods tries to cut through this, but they're continuing to earn points. No one is going to be inside of the zone to challenge, but he ends up falling at the last second, and that is absolutely massive there. Fish Fam not gaining any more. They're so close to winning this game. Could it happen? Could the Llama Record Company be our first back-to-back champion, or will it be the Fish Fam actually being back-to-back in this instance? Jordan Fisher finds one right behind him. The pressure's on here. He's got to get on that point, Lupo.
Here it is. He's taking it. He has it. You see the top middle, the D.
He does it!
He got it!
Oh,
last second! The victory royale!
I cannot believe it! Last second plays there for the Llama Record Company. The music lives on. And they win not once, but twice.
Game 5 goes to Jordan Fisher, loser for Courage JD and their golden ticket winner. Look at that. Look at the hugs. Look at the family feelings there. That's Fortnite, man.
Yeah, that was intense. Intense. Start to finish. The Cuddle crew had a great start. Fish Fam as well, playing to their strengths and their strategies. Chicken Champions numerous times challenging those players in those established positions, but it was the play at point D, the golden control point, that allowed them to be able to just fly to the top of the scoreboard and come out with a victory.
Jordan with a pop-off celebration, Jack as well. Oh man, you love to see it. Absolutely incredible, Golden Boy.
And with that, they had 13 points before. Now they will get 5 extra because of it, so that makes it a grand total of 18 points. Firmly in the lead for Llama Record Company. 1 game remaining. Whew. This has been great. This has been great. Not out of it yet, though, because when we get an update on the leaderboard, we'll see. If they have a struggle of a game, it could be bad for them, of course, and we'll get a overall scoreboard update in a little bit. That game was great, though.
You have to keep in mind, too, all 8 teams are playing for a total prize pool for charity of $1 million. First place does come away with that $350,000, and on top of that, 2 tickets, flight, hotel covered all the way to the Fortnite World Cup in New York City.
Yeah, so now I was told that we have an interview down at the floor. We have the Funky Fighters, actually, with Kitty Play standing by. They're in last place, and I'm curious about their strategy. Kitty, what do you have for me?
Hey, Golden Boy, I got these boys, the Funky Fighters. They are doing their best to stay in this competition, and now with 1 more game remaining, not possible for you guys to clutch it out anymore. You are in dead last.
We kind of figured that out after the first game. We only got 12 points, so we realized it's an uphill battle, so we tried to sky base. We're just trying everything at this point.
Yeah, can you talk to me about the sky base? I thought that was very interesting. It's definitely a strategy, hoping to get up into the air and over the point. How did that work out for you?
It didn't work out at all, but we wanted to see if you could go above the points and still score, but we never actually made it to that point. So Nick A30 shot us down. He's real rude.
Sorry, Nick A30 did shoot you guys down, unfortunately. Then I heard that you might try and go underneath the base. How did that go, Laserbeam?
Sorry, I was booing Nick. I missed everything. Sorry.
Nick is still the most innocent, kind, loving person in the world, though.
All right, he's a sweetheart, but he's also toxic and sweaty. All right, so I don't like him anymore. He's mean.
Oh, I'm sure that you guys will come to a peaceful agreement later. So how has your experience been so far playing on the stage and with this incredible team?
It's super cool. It's super high energy, and I've never done anything like this before. I've also never really played Fortnite before. Probably gonna hear a lot of boos.
Okay, can we get a big cheer in the audience? You know, you're trying out Fortnite. So even though you're not going to go to the finals at the end of July, describe this experience as the golden ticket winner.
Well, even though we're still like last place, like it's still like once in a lifetime opportunity to just play on the big stage on Epic. But it was just like really fun still.
I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it. So one last game. You can't win. How are you going to play?
We're going to spawn camp the fish, make sure they can't win anything.
Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Well, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the interview. But we've got more games. The final game coming up right now. I'm sending it right back to Golden Boy and Dr. Lupo.
He's just picking fights with everyone, man. So his problem is with the chicken champions, but evidently he's called out the fish. Clearly he has an issue with seafood and poultry. So, hey, man, maybe I know it's like kind of hard to get it in Australia. It's very far away. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Like I said, I would like to spend one day in the mind of Laserbeam given the chance, but I'd also like to spend an opportunity to look at everybody else and how they're playing so far. GB, how might we be able to potentially do that before too long?
Wow, that is a very loaded.
What is that? Onto the chicken, the tender defender all the way across the way. That was a dirty shot, but they're just using the strategy over and over and over again. Just get him inside the point, protect him, and then just put a wall, box him up, and nothing can be done. They did this last time, just barely getting in to that deep point where they're racking up all the points. And look, Courage is just on the outside looking in while Jordan Fisher, hey, he's by himself just free running around. And look at those moves. He's been playing the death runs left and right. Jordan Fisher is a monster with the movement there with that Infinity Blade. That's how they're going to go ahead and earn themselves that win. And guys, it's the last game. So Golden Boy, Dr. Lupo, close us out.
Appreciate it, Bala. I did manage to get Dr. Lupo to high-five me in the middle of that.
You can't prove that.
I have a lot of people in this venue that can back me up, or because they like you more than me, they probably will just defend you, and that's okay.
Yes,
and I
they
accept
will.
that. And I accept that. But we have a lot of people in this venue. We also have a lot of people joining us outside as the Fan Fest is going on. There's a lot of fun activities happening out there. You got zip lines. You can have a Nerf battle, photo booth. It's really cool.
Here at the Forum in LA, we have thousands of people outside. Look at the dance moves. I want to see you do that later. I'm just putting it out there.
I lack the ability to do so.
Every single person, if you do make your way down to the Forum, keep in mind there's a ton of stuff going on here, not just Fortnite. It's just a good time all around, man.
Exactly. You know, there's a lot of fun things to do in the venue. There's also a lot of fun things to do outside of the venue. And then don't forget, tomorrow, we're going to have the here at the Summer Block Party, who is going to come out on top? Who will walk away as your Fortnite Creative Showdown champions?
Look at all 8 of the VIPs. There's celebrities out here playing for charity money, pushing their way up top, trying to climb. And I'd just like to point out, even just the look on his face, Chandler Riggs in the bottom left has the lead for just a second right now. Actually, both teams are climbing right now, Chandler Riggs and Xavier Woods. But just the look of determination, you love to see it.
Yeah.
It's the competitive nature of even celebrities that you think, it's video games, man. There's no way. Absolutely. They play all the time. You wouldn't believe it.
You don't want to come up to this stage in front of this crowd and compete, you know, flounder when you really putting it all out there. So I gotta give nothing but respect to the Chicken champions, but the respect also has to be given to the Cuddle crew. Again, in first place. This has been something we've seen time and time again, but when you get to the mid-game, the Cuddle crew start to flounder. They need to get their bearings together at the end, and while they may not be able to win this competition, they can at least find themselves in second place if they keep playing. And Fish Fam, they were down low for a little while. I think what's fun about this mode is how these players have figured it out, and also the way that they're able to just climb right back into this game.
Still kind of anybody's game right now. Strategies have changed and developed over time. You've got players pushing in more cohesively every single time we take a look. And here we go, Jordan Fisher and the rest of the Llama Record Company. Look at that logo. Look at that face. Look at them. At least still in fourth place.
He's focused. You know, and I have to respect that. Loser Fruit catches one in the sky there. That's going to be the first elimination. And Loser Fruit, first Australian Twitch streamer to hit 1 million followers, by the way. All these content creators, Fortnite personalities, certainly check them out. Putting out some great content pretty much daily.
She posted after she hit 1 million followers that I think she had streamed for something like 3,901 hours or something like that over the last few years, which is insane. That's a lot of time.
Indeed it is. A lot of time, but time well spent putting into crafting her abilities in Fortnite, and of course getting to the stage here, playing at the Creative Showdown. Look at this. One Shot Girl sending those impulses forward. It's not knocking anyone away though, but the structures are falling apart, and that's because there's a lot of activity happening around Point C. The Fish Fam looking to defend, but there's going to be pressure coming from all angles here. This sky basis, this platform is elevated, and everyone can see all of the control points for some easy confrontations. And there goes Courage, jumps in, but Jordan Fisher, and I love that strategy there. Courage went in first, and then Jordan Fisher popped up from behind. So Courage led the way on that charge, and then waited for their VIP to be in position, and then just wiped them away.
Cohesive team push can mean the difference between taking a control point, losing it quickly. Xavier here crouching down underneath the ramps. They've bunkered down yet again. Yeah, the Cuddle crew pushing their way to the top. It's working out. You can't really be mad about it. It's paid off multiple games in a row now, and here, Game 6, the final game of the Creative Showdown. They are full send into this strategy.
And I wonder as well if players are thinking about where their spawn is and how quickly they can get to whatever the elevated platform is where the control point lies. When you lose your team member, especially the VIP, they can fly right back into it. Positioning is going to be very important. I don't want to see players, though, really rely on just that, because then you're going to have instances where Cuddle crew, for example, are just going to sit in a pyramid, have Xavier Woods hang out, and go uncontested for a long time. You have to try and push and punish those players and not allow them to get any of those points when we get to this later end of the game.
Last second there, looks like the Llama Record Company did take ownership of this control point, but Jordan Fisher got cut down in the middle of all that. So those 3 players, the rest of the team is going to have to wait for his return. Like you said, they're spawning close enough to the control point. They'll be able to get back in very quickly and pick up a bunch of points.
But my worry in that instance, Lupo, is that because the point's not being captured, any other team can look at that and say, wait a minute, no one's there. So let me go and push into this, and then could potentially wipe out I believe that was the Llama Record Company, and then Jordan Fisher has no one to go to in that instance. So a lot of little bits and strategy that you have to maybe not play in 6 games to find out, right? This game mode is deceptively deep, in my opinion. If you're really putting the work in there, there's a lot of creative things you can do. And I did what you did last time, but you know, I stand by my statement. Creative moves in a creative game mode.
5 minutes have passed thus far. Quick note, Kayun and Aiden already have 25 eliminations. They are doing everything they can to establish a base for Xavier to just accrue any points that they can. And it looks like it's working out still. 564 and climbing. The first place team, the Cuddle Crew, just behind them in second. Chicken Champions and Chandler Riggs. The Fish Fan, Mackenzie Morgan third. And Jordan Fisher, Courage JD, Loser Fruit, and their golden ticket winner in fourth.
Yeah, this is the spawn that will favor the Llama Record Company. This point is right behind them. Right, as you can see it, that's their spawn, point C. So they're able to push in, and Fish Fam should not set up shop there. It is not working out for them. Every time they push in, they end up losing it instantly. Jordan Fisher not going to be there as well. Actually, that's a correction on that one. I believe that will actually be point A. But even then, though, right, you just cannot, you cannot push in on a fort the way that we're seeing the Kodo Crew. Look at what they have over there. How is anyone supposed to challenge that?
It's going to be a tough situation. Going to make the best of it that they can. 1.5 minutes remaining until that D control point does open up. 12 points per second earned down there in the bottom middle. Player from the Phantoms trying to climb their way all the way to the top. A couple tactical shotgun shots in the back and swings for the rafters to see if they can pick up anything possible. You have to remember, too, every single elimination does earn the player 50 HP or shield. On top of that, 25 wood, so roughly 2.5 builds. And that's going to add up over time as more and more elims are approved by the team.
I would like to see Little Whip Warriors put a pyramid down to protect Phantoms. He doesn't have HP to deal with a fight. Yeah, you can siphon, as you mentioned, Lupo, but with 34 HP or 35, however much he had there, that is one shot with your attack, one shot with your AR, and then it's curtains at that point in time. Chicken Champions, though, in first place, and they're going to have 730 points and counting. One shot girl and Nick 830 are doing a really good job of slaying around the objective, but Chandler Riggs goes down. It's going to be a full wipe up above.
Sunshine Soldiers taking control at that point. Pokimane, Matty Sun, Lost Kings, and their golden ticket. Meanwhile, 20 seconds remaining, and the final capture point of the final game in this creative showdown is exposed. A 1v1, Lost Kings versus Chandler Riggs. Just barely makes it out for a second. We'll see here. He's trying to lunge his way away, and he actually might have made it. He did, and One Shot Girl protects him all the way up top. That control point is now exposed and a chance to take points, but here we go. Loser Fruit, Jordan Fisher on it already.
And the Llama Record Company does a brilliant job of playing around this point. This is where they shine, Lupo.
They were literally waiting for the final moments there as the clock ticked down to jump in and take that point. Jordan gets cut down on the outside. He'll have to make his way back, but it doesn't mean that the control point is lost. Just a second here, a few points going to go out, and it's actually the Funky Fighters for just a moment had ownership of it. They make their way up to 6th now. Loser Fruit, the Llama Record Company, moving into the middle, only 14 HP. Going to be a tough situation there. Loser Fruit sitting on 17 eliminations.
The Chicken Champions have maintained this position on top of this sky base. A few builds, though, are starting to go out, and that's only going to work in the favor of the Chicken Champions. You have Nick 830 with 15 eliminations, One Shot Girl with 7, and their golden ticket winner will also have 7 eliminations there. So 17-7, Ham Bam doing a great job supporting his teammates. Chandler Riggs, he got a little shot calling there, as you see, but they're going to hit 900 points in just a second.
Just a moment. The Llama Record Company had ownership of that bottom middle control point uncontested. They made their way up to 4th, just ahead of the Lil Whip Warriors. Waiting it out here, 70 points remaining. This could be the end. 5 minutes and 36 seconds as the Chicken Champions are still not being challenged directly on the point. This control point is totally owned by the Chicken Champions. A number of surfaces protecting Chandler Riggs, full HP, full shield. Down to the last minute, and finally, Xavier Woods pushes up top and causes a ruckus.
But it's Chandler Riggs,
he's still in it.
He's still in it. He's standing strong, and he wins out on the battle. 990, and he's continuing to gain. He's got to get to that wall, and that's going to do it. The Chicken Champions are your winners of Game 6. And look look how happy they are there. Gotta give them all the credit in the world. They played that one brilliantly. What a way to close it out.
Based on what Laser Beam said, if this is toxicity and sweatiness from the then I don't even know what to do with that.
Canada, you're lucky. Well done. The final moments, Xavier Woods with the run that the champions were on. Kayun also tried, but failed ultimately. And then Chandler Riggs getting the final elimination on Kayun. And look at the awareness from him going to the wall and just using that brief moment to give them the victory.
The last second there, you love to see it. The celebration from the Chicken Champions. Everybody going nuts. If you're here at the floor,